So far, the year coming in hot, man. We got Katt Williams talking crazy. We got underground Ninja Turtle Jews in New York. We got Kanye West delaying his album 12 times.
Tell you.
Northwest dropping the hardest verse that a toddler ever dropped. LeBron James and Young Thug trial, man. 2024 is crazy, man.
You gonna set the record straight?
Are you kidding me? You let Ricky Smiley sit here and you said out that mouth, you stole Friday After Next, the one I was in. I wish all of America fumbled a bit when that happened. And then he said some stuff that we haven't heard in 100 years in Hollywood. You ain't say nothing. This man told you he had Katt Williams' role. He was gonna be Money Mike.
Wait.
And Katt Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus. Now three quick points. You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds? That's your story. Your story is the Ricky Smiley that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base. He was gonna play the pimp. Why you didn't ask him why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played a man?
Well, I didn't know
he shouldn't be able. You wouldn't let a athlete that.
So how do you feel about that woman comment? Like about the how
dress up like Joanna Man, Holiday Heart.
He starts going in on how a lot of male Hollywood actors, they do certain things to get these roles, like wear dresses. How do you feel about that? Like, you feel like he's speaking the truth, or do you feel like, he's just trying to deceive us? Because I know if I know one thing, it's that we don't know nothing.
Right.
Like, it's a lot that goes on behind closed doors.
No matter, if they want to go that route in order to get themselves big in Hollywood, that's them. But I ain't gonna lie, a couple of them that did decide to do that role, it was some good movies. Big Mama House.
But to each his own. I know me personally, I never put on a dress for entertainment. It's just, I got morals. It's like Katt said itself, it's certain shit I'm just not gonna do. We all know about the dark secrets that go on behind closed doors in Hollywood. This isn't nothing new. Katt Williams been talking about this stuff.
Right.
So it's like, it's not really a surprise at this point. A lot of stuff is coming out nowadays. And that brings me to our next topic that a lot of people aren't talking about because of the Katt Williams situation. And y'all, understand this. It's a fucking underground tunnel in New York. An underground tunnel filled with Jews. Now, I'm not trying to be offensive or anything, but what the fuck you see that shit at an underground tunnel with a bunch of Jews running out of that bitch? Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit.
OC spray or pepper spray to subdue them and to get them to follow direction to get out. At 770 Eastern Parkway, that's the Lubavitch Abad headquarters, they were having some work done. And, as they were installing some new pipes, they broke through into a tunnel that ran below the building. And they were very surprised by this. It turns out that a small number of the students at the shul, who were actually here from Israel, were digging a tunnel from the basement into adjoining buildings and taking the dirt and actually filling up a disused communal bath house. They said that the reason they were doing that was because if they poured it out on the sidewalk, everyone would know and they'd get busted. And then they cut a hole.
Look at this motherfucker. This is a fucking Jew crawling out of a hidden underground tunnel. I never thought I would say that sentence in my life, bro. That's why I say it's a lot of shit going on that we don't know, bro. Right. So it's like, are we really surprised at this point? I mean, this shit is surprising. You got Jews crawling out of underground sewers like Ninja Turtle, and we sitting here worrying about Katt Williams. I think we got bigger issues at hand. But yeah, that's what's going on in New York. Apparently, it's an underground tunnel, secret passageway that the Jews made, and I think nine people was arrested at the site when they found the tunnel. A riot broke out. The Jews trying to stop the police from exposing the tunnel and whatever. We still don't know what the tunnel's about. We still don't know why they had the tunnel. This is fresh news.
That's crazy. Ain't no way. Tunnel, bro.
A tunnel filled with Jews.
That's what I'm saying. Like a whole army of Jews.
What was Kanye just saying about the Jews, man? He was saying the Jews run the world. And I'm not making no anti-Semitic comments right here. I'm just speaking from what the fuck we just saw. An underground tunnel full of fucking Jews. Now you tell me they don't got something going on. Right. On to the next topic, man.
Have been named in newly released court documents relating to the sex offender Jeffery Epstein. They include associates, friends and alleged victims of the disgraced billionaire who died in jail 5 years ago.
These documents have references to several of the very high-profile people that we know were associates of Jeffrey Epstein over the years. Former President Bill Clinton is also mentioned, as expected. He was known sometimes to use Jeffrey Epstein's planes to fly on humanitarian trips to Africa. But again, there is no suggestion in these documents that he did anything illegal. There are also some references to Donald Trump, and again, no suggestion that he was involved in any wrongdoing. And also references and the names of many other people who are not famous.
Basically, a list of names came out of people connected with Jeffrey Epstein, the sex trafficker who killed himself in 2019 while awaiting his, I think he is already convicted, and I don't know if he's about to get the chair or what. I don't know. They're probably gonna let him just sit in jail. But he killed himself in 2019, and this list of names that recently came out, these are people who were in some way connected to him, whether they flew on planes to the island where he did the sex trafficking, or whether they were just connected, like they were friends with him, like Donald Trump. We don't endorse sex trafficking on Burg Entertainment.
No.
What about Donald Trump?
I don't know about that.
You don't know about him?
Probably a little freak.
He probably did it. He probably did it.
Freak.
Hey,
You
man.
never know.
If I know one thing, it's that we don't know nothing. So at the end of the day, they are accusations. I mean, Katt Williams even accused Chris Tucker of being one of the names in association with Jeffrey Epstein. What you think about that? Then Chris Tucker been on the island, sex trafficking little girls and little boys.
He scratched you on this one. That's one of my favorite comedians, so I don't think so.
But and that's where biasness comes into play. But at the end of the day, we don't know these people. We don't know these people at the end of the day. And they're in an industry that we know for a fact has a lot of dark secrets, and we don't need Katt Williams to tell us that. I mean, he gave us a lot of insight.
Yeah, he did, but I think some of that.
But we've been getting this type of insight for years, from Michael Jackson, Dave Chappelle, a lot of different people. If you know, you know.
Do a video, bad videos, wiping nose, saying slime to his teammates.
I'm saying LeBron James, he got a different handshake for each player.
He's not lying.
He do.
He got a handshake for his wife too.
Describe what you remember seeing LeBron James doing.
And he one time with Russ, ain't it?
Yeah.
It'll be relevant in a minute.
What?
What do you remember LeBron James doing with each individual teammate that you described? And tell the jury.
Like,
I don't know. Tell me.
Did one of them include wiping nose, saying slime? If you remember, if you don't remember, it's okay, Mr. Stevens.
We're trying to make it look like he really thinking about it.
He does.
That's how you do it, Gunner.
Man, LeBron man did it.
That's all he could say.
Man, that's fucking crazy, bro. They got LeBron James, bringing up LeBron James in the trial. talking about Young Thug, like 2024 is.
They just trying to find all the ways they can to bring this man down. They just ain't got evidence to let the man go, bro.
What,
this, I know this is getting tiring.
What Young Thug stand for?
I forgot.
What's the acronym? Put the acronym up there. Pop it up. Matter of fact, put it right there. Look back here.
I don't. Like, I'm so lost right now, man.
It's behind us right now as we speak.
Oh.
Magic, bruh.
Yeah.
Magic. Technology and shit. Technology and shit, kid. Alright, so next we're gonna get into 21 Savage, brand new album. He just dropped the album. I didn't listen to it yet. I didn't get a chance. But my man kloaded, you know
yeah,
he.
You know, I'm a 21 fan. That's in my top 5, so yeah, I listen to it.
So, I'm about to give my guy a segment where he reviewed 21 Savage's album. So, y'all check that out, man.
I'm kloaded, and this is your first Burg Entertainment album review. What's going on, everybody? My name is kloaded, and I'm here today to talk about the 21 Savage album review. I think it's one of his best albums. He got a little R&B. I don't know whether y'all like R&B on the album, like stuff for females. He got a couple stuff, you know, speaking some knowledge in there. My favorite one is Dark Days because he's basically preaching a message to the youth. I wouldn't say there's no least favorites on the album. The whole album right though. My opinion. I don't know about others, but the whole album it does. This album compared to his other albums, I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
Alright, y'all. So that was the first 2 weeks in review of 2024. So far, the year coming in hot, man. We got Katt Williams talking crazy. We got Underground Ninja Turtle Jews in New York. We got Kanye West delaying his album 12 times.
Tell you.
Northwest dropping the hardest verse that
she
a toddler ever dropped. We got what else we talked about? Young Thug trial still going on. LeBron James and Young Thug trial, man. 2024 is crazy, man. We only 2 weeks in. So y'all make sure y'all check in with me week to week. I'm gonna be covering the news, like more outside of local news. I'm gonna focus on local news as well. But you know, everything going on in pop culture, I know y'all wanna hear that. I'm a journalist, I gotta cover it. You feel me? That's my job. So thank y'all for watching. This was my guest, kloaded, and you can catch him here again on episode, not 2, but episode 3 of Burg Entertainment. Will be my interview with kloaded, as well as his live performance. Catch me here every day, right here on Burg Entertainment. And thank you, Keedron.
No problem, man.
For coming.
As always, love.
King August, kloaded, Burg Entertainment. We out.